Man, oh man, things are definitely heating up on episode number 7 of Power Book Force season number 2. And as I give my recap and predictions, I am calling this episode Getting Played because it's going down. Some of everybody is getting played in this episode. And let me say, the setup is so sweet. It's your man Parlow from Parlowgems.com. Certainly appreciate y'all rocking with me. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and drop kick that like button. Man, let's have some fun and talk about this episode because everybody is getting played. So the episode starts out with Tommy and, oh my goodness, little Senorita. Once again, they are man, they are exchanging bodily fluids. Oh my goodness, this was not for no young kids to be seeing. What in the world is going on? Let me just say this. There's no way they breaking up if Tommy putting it down like this. Man, you can't break up with her and you laying it down like that. She ain't going nowhere. Meanwhile, after they get through exchanging bodily fluids, Miguel stops by unexpectedly. It's a surprise to Tommy, and young Senorita is back in the back room. Oh my goodness, she is hiding. I just knew Maria was gonna get caught, but they didn't let it go down like that. Miguel is all up in Tommy's face, not really feeling how he's doing business, and Tommy's trying to convince him they need to do one thing. Miguel saying we need to do another thing. They settle their differences, and Senorita comes out the back, and they still got it going on. I feel so bad when she gets killed. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Diamond's PO finally gets some screen time. I told y'all in the last episode, I really enjoy him. And I was so happy to see him making it back onto the screen. And he has been pressing Diamond for the last few episodes. And now he kind of pats Diamond on the back and tells him how proud he is and how he could be an upstanding citizen. And look, he gets played. He wants Diamond to speak at this community organization, and Diamond falls right into the trap. Oh, why he got to play his PO officer like this, like he's really out them streets and not doing no dirt. He is getting played, and I think it's going to backfire on Diamond. He may have to end up killing his PO, or he may get out the game. But as of right now, he getting played. I think the PO officer who I like is getting played. Meanwhile, back at the feds, the task force, they're really trying to get some progress. They're really trying to get Tommy Egan locked down. And they conclude that they're going to have to put the pressure on your boy, Vic Flint. They're going to have to put some more pressure on him. Then you get one of the higher ups coming in, stepping all on Agent Marks, letting her know that, look, you are out on a limb. You better get this thing done because I'm not going down for your mess ups. And so it's really heating up with the feds. They got to make some moves. They got to get some things done. And we find out later that they got played. They got played too. And so it was just so sweet how it went down. I think they wrote that ending in very well. Meanwhile, Showstopper is meeting up with Jannard's number 2, and they saying, look, your boy, bad leadership. Jannard is out here slipping. We know he on that horse. You know what I'm saying? And she trying to convince him. Showstopper trying to convince, look, I got Jannard. He's straight. He good. But you know what? I think both of them are getting played, and we already know my feelings about Shanti. I think she's playing Jannard. I think she's using Jannard, in order to get position. And it seems like every episode we see that my prediction might be coming true. Okay. So they have a little back and forth at the gym, and it's obvious to me that Shanti is no punk. But she's going to have to prove herself pretty soon, because we ain't seen her put in no work that I can remember. But she out here tossing dudes up. I mean, like, where they do that at in Chi-Town? Okay? I want to see where is this happening, where you got these young females out here just running dudes in these Chirac streets. Y'all got to help me. Now, I seen BET about the little queen gangsters and the trap stars that were female. I get it. I got to see some more to believe that she just that hard. I mean, come on now. That ain't believable to me. Maybe y'all can twist my arm and get me to believe that. But I don't think she that hard. You know what I'm saying? She just don't come off like that. And I like what she told him, look, who I lay with in my bed ain't got nothing to do with how I do business. Okay, Shanti, talk your stuff. So she out here, she's got a rep, and evidently the streets know more than what they're telling us on the screen about her. So she must really be about that life. Meanwhile, bad leadership. Jannard is over here with his crew, and you know, they already looking at him funny, but Diamond and Tommy are trying to get all of the crews organized. And let me say this again. I keep telling y'all, does this not remind you of The Wire? Come on now. Didn't they have a co-op on The Wire where the east side and the west side and all the gangsters came together, shared the same dope, same coat, same product? Everybody was making money without all of the bodies dropping. Same premise here on Power. I can see that they are biting the wire. There's no way that you can hide that The Wire had some type of influence on this, because it's the same type of narrative. They're trying to bring all the gangsters together, get all on the same page so they can move as one. And of course, they all bucking against the white boy trying to organize. And so we're going to see how this play out. I don't think everybody's going to play their position. I don't think it's going to work, because you got too many folk that want to be the number one. Y'all let me know down in the comment section, do you think that this organization of all the street gangs is going to work? Meanwhile, your boy Jannard, bad leadership, and Vic get together. They're talking, chopping it up, trying to see if they can work together and let bygones be bygones. Okay? And I don't think that's going to last. You know, I think they just saying what they saying and going to play one another. Back in the feds, they about to find out that they really dropping the ball. Okay? Agent Marks is putting the pressure on them. She's saying, look, I want it done the way I want it done. Put the pressure on Vic. Let's get what we need in order to close this deal. I think they're going to go behind their back and set up Agent Marks, because they don't like the way she's moving. Okay? She's doing what she want to do. She's not taking any type of advice from them, and I think she's getting played. I think she's going to get played. Somebody in her office is going to go behind her back, like we see so many times when it comes to the feds. They never really work together, and I think that narrative is still going to play out in this season. Meanwhile, Jefe, the two Jefes come together. Okay? You got to connect, disagreeing with your boy. Okay? He out here letting them know he not liking how he moving, but Miguel is trying to convince the connect that, look, we out here making moves, we selling, let us do our thing, and by the way, let's just go ahead and cut off the Serbs. Okay? So Miguel is real persuasive, And sure enough, the Serbs get cut off. Now, I can't wait for them to get dealt with. That's just my thoughts. I'm ready for the Serbs to be gone and dealt with, but I think like one of those reptiles, I think it's a snake or a lizard, if you cut them off or cut off their tail or a leg, it's still going to grow back. I think that's how the Serbs are. I think they that deep that even if they get rid of this boss, another one is going to come over and they still going to have to deal with the Serbs. Now, that's my thought. I think that Malkovich is done. I think he's going to get dealt with, but I then think we're going to have to deal with another Serb leader. Meanwhile, your boy Bad Leadership is over here with Showstopper. They exchanging bodily fluids, so much so he got to replenish and rehydrate. Man, I'm telling you what, for somebody to be on that horse, he sure is knocking down Showstopper a lot. What's really going on? I mean, they doing their own thing, and they doing it a lot. And so Shanti's out here. I think once again she's just playing your boy Bad Leadership, Jannard. She's telling him what he wants to hear, and I think it's for a setup. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one who kills him. I'm saying it right now. I won't be surprised if she kills him. Meanwhile, your boy Tommy and Vic, they trying to get on the same page. Vic trying to finesse Tommy. They trying to play one another, but we soon find out that Tommy cannot be faded, okay? Tommy is not going to be easily duped, tricked, hoodwinked, or bamboozled. Tommy be on his game. But we know the feds out here keeping their eye on Vic, making sure that he plays the rat role 100%. And Tommy sees him. Tommy sees, hey man, the feds over there, they out here prowling and creeping. You got to make sure you on your game out here. And Tommy letting them know, I will not be played. I've been in this thing too long. And so in the next scene, we see Tommy show up to Shanti. Tommy shows up and he tries to get Shanti to make a move, okay? But he's trying to play her, trying to get them to feel comfortable or her to feel comfortable with him. But we know she ain't having it. Oh, man, she ain't having it. Meanwhile, Vic is tired of getting played by the feds. They pressuring him. He like, y'all gonna get me killed out here. I'm trying to be y'all snitch, and y'all gonna get me murked. Y'all gonna get me stepped on. Y'all trying to make me crash out. Oh, I think Vic gonna pop. We know he can't handle the pressure. He don't want to get played. Meanwhile, Jannard is out here in the streets trying to make moves, and I like this scene because the dope man falls up on him and tries to tempt him to get back on that horse and get some of this stuff. He like, yo, what you want? What you want? Bad Leadership actually made a good decision, said, I don't want nothing. But y'all know, I think he gonna be right back on that schmack pretty soon because he can't deal with pressure. Meanwhile, oh, I knew how this was going to go down. They've been teasing this little relationship with young Obama and his mama and Diamond. You know Leon. I call him young Obama. Oh, man. So D shows up. Diamond shows up and lets him know about the little community event. He tries to get some advice from young Obama. Leon is like, yo, just be yourself. Tell folk the truth. And what your boy Diamond do? He plays him. He plays Leon. He was like, you know what? Yeah. I think I'm going to go out there and tell the truth. Meanwhile, woo, Leon mama is very, very pretty. And she got her eye all on Diamond. I knew it was just a matter of time before they exchanged bodily fluids. I knew it was going to go down. Oh, and it was so ratchet. I mean, it was so ratchet. So they hook up a little date time, and then they go to the next scene where they at the club. Shanti gets out her gym shorts and puts on her wig and puts on her tight dress, and she's going to the club with Claudia and her girl, and they trying to make business happen. And then this scrub shows up and robs Claudia by a knife in the club. Man, who does that? This dude is very ratchet. Let me go back. I mean, just ratchet. I got to say this. Y'all remember in the movie, I think it was called In Too Deep. In Too Deep with your boy, I think his name is Epps, Omar Epps, and Nia Long. And you remember when Jermaine Dupri was at the club and he robbed your boy Omar Epps of his jewelry? Same thing. Come on now. I'm seeing all of the similarities. Y'all can't tell me y'all didn't see that. That was just like in the movie In Too Deep, where you get robbed at the club. And just like in Too Deep, they took care of this scrub later on in the episode, and it was quite funny. Matter of fact, the only reason I believed it was because Shanti is skilled with the sweet science. She knows how to use them hands. That's the only reason I believe that particular scene. Meanwhile, Agent Marks is back there trying to play Vic some more, putting the pressure on him, letting him know you ain't getting jack from us until we get what we want. When we say jump, you say how high. When we say cough, you better cough. And so he's feeling the pressure big time. She ain't doing nothing but playing him. I mean, she is really putting that iron fist down on Vic. And like I said before, Vic, he don't do good with pressure. And so I don't think he's going to stay the course. I'm predicting that he's going to switch up and either go all the way in the streets or he going to get got. I mean, they want him to wear a wire and everything. And he like, yo, y'all playing me. Y'all gonna get me killed out here. Now, this scene was pretty funny to me right here. Come on now. This was too funny. Your boy, Bad Leadership, was out here eyeing Tommy in the streets and was going to try to kill him. He was like, yeah, I got him. And then all of a sudden, he sees Tommy and his new senorita, Maria, hugged up together. He's like, oh, yeah, like he going to post it on Facebook or something. Oh, it was so funny. He was like, yeah, I got you. I got you now, Tommy. I got all your business. I'm putting it all in the streets. I mean, he like a little female out here. He should have went ahead and just did the deed and been done with it. Meanwhile, Maria, she's softening up to your boy Tommy. Tommy done put it on her. And she like, I really don't want nothing to happen to you. I'm really loving white chocolate. I'm really loving white chocolate and I don't want anything to happen to you. Did you see what Miguel did to my last boyfriend? Tommy like, girl, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you might be right, but she is. She gonna get got. Meanwhile, back at the club, your boy is stunting, out here robbing folks in the club, not knowing who he messing with. And he done pulled up at the wrong one. Woo, look at Shanti out here. Look at Claudia out here. They out here making moves and jack old boy up. I thought they were going to dust him. I thought they were going to deal with him right there, but they didn't. I was disappointed in that. Meanwhile, your boy Miguel meets up. No. That's later on. Y'all sit tight. So in the next scene, you got your girls. They linking up, laughing about how much money they making, how the partnership is working. Ashanti and Claudia out here making moves. And I think Ashanti is playing Claudia and she can't see it. I think she's playing her big time for her territory because we know that's what Shanti is all about. And I think she's playing her, even though it's working right now. Claudia is just happy, I think, to be making moves. She finally found somebody that is in agreement with her. And then it happens to be a female. She's even more happy about that. But Shanti's playing her. Shanti's playing. Could Shanti kill Claudia and then Vic mess around and play the feds because his sister's dead? Even though he talking like he want her dead, maybe he really don't want her dead. That could be a play for Vic, but I still think Shanti is playing Claudia. I mean, it's just a lot of deception going on. It's not as slick as it was with Power, but you know, it's Chi-Town, so it's got to be a little bit different than how they do it up in New York. Meanwhile, your boy Diamond, I mean, he G'd up, man. Y'all got to be honest. That Joker looking like he just left Men's Warehouse. I mean, he clean. He scraps his little prepared speech and he goes straight from the chest with all the lies. And Leon mama with her pretty self, we gonna call her Cinnamon. Look at her. Cinnamon just eating it up. Yeah, Cinnamon eating it up. And look at this shot. That actually looked like Obama. But we just going to leave Diamond alone. Leon is Obama. Leon feeling motivated because he got a deadbeat daddy. And he's looking at Diamond like he is somebody special. But he getting played because he going to find out that he ain't nothing special. Look at Cinnamon up there looking at Diamond like, all of that lust in her eyes. She need to stop. Look how she looking, nose wide open. It goes down with them later on. Meanwhile, the feds are telling your boy Vic, look, we need you to put this wire on. And look, if you feel the pressure, you feel like your life in danger, squash it. You know what I'm saying? Come out with your life. And Vic's like, yo, man, appreciate it. I'm feeling that. I got you. But too bad it don't go as they planned. All that ending was right. Now, this is what I was trying to speak on earlier. I'm still of the thought that Abuela or Miguel's grandmother is up to something. She has her head on a swivel. She knows that Tommy is coming for his seat. And she warns Miguel, you need to be 2-3 steps ahead of this gringo, ahead of this white boy. Miguel's like, I got this. And she don't look like she playing. She look like she'll squeeze the trigger. She look like she'll put in some work. I'm telling y'all, I think she's still a secret weapon. Nobody's talking on her but your boy Parlow. I think she's a secret weapon. And she's telling Miguel, look, I love you, but you better watch Tommy Egan. Meanwhile, your boy Tommy Egan is out here making moves with another set. Man, what was these jokers named? The Devils? Hey, but they was feeling Tommy. They was out here like, let's do it. Let's make this money. Let's link up. More money for us, and we'll be on the same page. Tommy is seemingly the great white hope. He's doing what no other gang member could do in Chicago for decades. He's bringing the essays, the brothers. He's bringing them all together. Tommy is becoming the great white hope of Chi-Town. Meanwhile, let me put this camera back on here. Boy, they ought to be ashamed at how they did this. Oh, Cinnamon comes over here to see your boy Diamond, and I knew when his shirt was open, I was like, nah, they finna exchange bodily fluids. And she come over there in that pretty red dress, and she like, you know what? I don't want to go to Applebee's. I want to stay in tonight and put this cinnamon on you. Woo! They exchanged bodily fluids. I had to fast forward. It was too hot for me. So then we get close to the end of the episode. And Showstopper is playing your boy bad leadership. He comes over there. Now, that was funny to me, too. He was like, yo, I'm finna put him on blast, put all Tommy business out in the street, and let Miguel know that Tommy is dating his sister. And Showstopper's like, yo, Let our enemy kill himself. Let him hang himself. I'm telling you, she playing him. And then in this last scene, oh man, it was so gangster. Your boy Flynn and Tommy are chopping it up about business. And then they mess around and part ways. And Tommy recognizes the feds. Tommy, who will not be played, gets out the car and messes around and sees Vic and Tommy, or Tommy sees Vic and the feds talking. And he asks him, is this the feds? Is this what's really going on? And he tells him if he's not the feds, go ahead and bust a cap in him. And sure enough, your boy Tommy puts a cap and ends the episode right. I mean, that episode ended right. The brother is gone. I mean, he is stretched out like a mannequin. So I think this episode was straight. It wasn't as good. I think episode number 5 has been the best so far this season. I'm hoping they take us back to the school and show us some more D-Mac and how he's doing up at school. But I really enjoyed the episode. Again, it wasn't better than episode 5. There's a lot going on, but a lot of people are getting played, and I like how they set it up. It's going to be something to see episode 8 as well as the season finale that they have this season, or shall I say the mid-season finale, because a lot of people are getting played. I don't know how many people are going to be left alive after this season. It's going to be a lot of maimed and a lot of blood spilled before the end of this season. I'm thinking the Serbs are going to be gone. Jannard is going to be gone. And possibly Claudia by the end of this season. And I think maybe next season we'll see a different Vic Flynn in these streets. It's your man Parlow from Parlowgems.com. Hey, if you're still hanging around in this video, you might as well go ahead and dance on that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Let me know your thoughts, theories, and your comments down in the comments section. And I hope you join me on my next video. Peace!